Welcome to another episode of Hoopin' Sports Talk for Days. I go by the name of Omar, also go by the name of O-Izzy. So just call me O-Izzy. We back in full effect today. New pod. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in it solo. And we got a lot to talk about. If you watch this video and you like this video, you like what I talk about, like, subscribe, share. Don't be shy, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, everybody wants to do a podcast these days. Everybody wants to act like they know what they're talking about. Well, I know what I'm talking about. So just check your boy out, man. Just trust your boy. I got knowledge for you can use, man. And if you don't watch, I still love you anyways. But yeah, man, we're trying to get the YouTube up, trying to get the views up. It's kind of hard, slow motion, but it's better than no motion. And I'm back, man. So let's get to it. We got first topic. I don't know, man. NBA's been going down. You got a lot to talk about in the NBA. The Lakers. Saturday night, I watched them play against Denver. Denver did what Denver does. They beat us. They beat us, and it looked a lot like how we played in the Western Conference Finals against them. We kept the game close. We're winning in the game, and then Jokic goes crazy, makes some bullshit jumpers. Shout out to Jokic. They ain't not bullshit. He can make them, but god damn, he always makes them crazy shots against us. And then they get to executing. I think that the problem with us Lakers playing the Denver Nuggets is that they're bigger. They're size. They got size. They got Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. and Jokic and fucking even Murray's a big point guard. And then Pope, he didn't play, but when he plays, and they're pretty, they got depth. They got good deep bench. So got to give them that. Got to give them the props for that. They did the pick and roll with Jamal Murray and Jokic, and they pick and rolled us to death. And then when we get cold on the offensive end, as far as the Lakers, we get cold. They get 2-3 stops. They hit 2-3 threes. They goes from us being up 2 to down 7, 6 in a matter of minutes. So in the future, moving forward, Denver is going to be a tough matchup for anybody. The Nuggets are tough, man. They play really good together. I think that's a key. I think in a day and age of where you got one-on-one going on left and right, the Nuggets know how to pass, cut, play off of Jokic in the middle, play off of Jokic in the elbow, find their spots. He finds them for shooters when you got a double team, because if you don't double team, he's just going to back you down and score easily, face you up. Jokic is tough. Probably a front runner for MVP, him and Shea Alexander. I got SGA, but it could go either way. Man, the Nuggets, they're going to be another tough out. Jamal Murray's been a little bit hurt, injured by ankle. He's in and out, so his health is going to surely rely on what they do. As far as the Lakers, they bounced back yesterday. They beat OKC, the number one team in the West at home. Lakers could do things like that. I think when we get, D'Lo gets hot, which he did yesterday, we can win games. Can we win it all? I don't know. But can we find our way in the top 6? We can. We're about a game back from Sacramento in the 7th, 2 games back from Phoenix in the 6th. So, we get into that top 6 seed. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And definitely looking forward to seeing what happens. So, Lakers still got a shot. They're 9th right now, right behind Golden State. Right in front of Golden State. So in the West, we got Minnesota 1, OKC 2, Denver 3, Clippers 4, New Orleans Pelicans 5th, Phoenix Suns 6th, Sacramento 7th, Dallas Mavs 8th, Lakers 9th, Golden State 10th. Golden State's been playing a really good ball until they got that ass spanked against the Celtics. Celtics are so tough, man. The only thing that I would say, I'm not a Celtics fan. The only thing I would say about Celtics, they do choke in big moments, I feel like. Whenever the shit hits the fan, are they going to be able to do it? And you see Milwaukee Bucks have been playing really good ball. Shout out to Patrick Beverly. He's really been bringing a lot of energy for them. Bobby Portis. Beverly was a great trade. Bobby Portis been playing great ball. Dame seems like he's back in his bag. 41 points last night against the Clippers. Giannis is Giannis. They haven't even had Middleton. So I really think obviously the best two teams are the Celtics and the Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. The sleeper for me is Miami Heat. You got to watch out for Miami. Miami is a team that in the playoffs they always play good. And when they get their full strength and Jimmy Butler goes playoff Jimmy, they could give you a matchup in the 7 game. But right now, Celtics 1, Bucks 2. If they do meet in the playoffs, that's going to be a great, great matchup, man. I'm very excited to see that. I think Milwaukee's reeled off 6 in a row. So you got to give them credit, man. They've been playing good ball. I was hard on them, when they weren't. It's kind of like the Clippers. When the Clippers first got hardened, they struggled. When the Milwaukee got Doc Rivers, they struggled. But now both teams seem to be finding their way, and shout out to them. I really feel like, man, it's a toss-up in the West. I mean, Suns haven't been playing that good. Phoenix Suns. Shout out to my cousin Sid. Had a great time with you in Phoenix, my G, and Maz. Man, we had a great time out there. I love Arizona, boy. Scottsdale, y'all got something going out there. I like. But nah, shout out to the Suns. I don't know. D-Book is hurt, and they've been inconsistent. And their only big dude who seems to be drilling people left and right, paws in the head and smacking shit is fucking Nurkic with his aggressive ass. I don't know if they got what it takes. Bradley Beal's been in and out of the lineup. He seems to be back in. If he could give them 25 points, they got a shot. But Phoenix has been kind of inconsistent. Mavs have been kind of inconsistent. Lakers, inconsistent. Golden State, we're doing great before they got killed by Celtics. I'm not going to overreact. I feel like Golden State's going to be in that top 6. If they're not, they make it to the play-in. I think the Minnesota OKC, they're young, but they could give anybody hell. And then Nuggets are the favorites for me in the West. They still got everything you need. And Clippers are the dark horse. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm rooting for the Lakers to get in the top 6. I think we got to take care of business at home. These home games are critical. They're tough games, but they're home games. So we have to win these games. Moving along, I already talked a little bit about the East, Boston, Milwaukee. Cleveland's been doing good, but Donovan Mitchell's been in and out of the lineup. They need him in. New York's been doing good, but they need their players back. Brunson got hurt. Randall got hurt. OG and Anunoby's been hurt. The Knicks definitely need their team back at full strength. And if they do get them at full strength and can get in a little rhythm, man, New York's dangerous, bro. They a little bit of a dark horse. Watch out for them. Philly's doing decent. They're doing good. They're still 5th. If they get Embiid back, which he said he will be back, don't sleep on them. You never know in this day and age. So shout out to Philly for hanging on. I feel like Nick Nurse has done a great job with them. Orlando's still young. I like Paolo Banchero, shout out to him. He's a stud, future superstar in the league. I don't think they got enough. And I'm not going to Chicago, Atlanta. Nah, Indiana, we'll see. Maybe they could make an upset. And then the Heat, I talked about them as being an upset team for anybody. You don't want to play the Heat. They got the culture. They got Spoelstra. They got Riley. They got Bam. They got shooters. They picked up Rozier, who I like. Shout out to Rozier. That's a great pickup. And Miami could be dangerous going into the playoffs, man. I'm telling you, Miami's a team that you do not want to see. The Miami Heat are a team that nobody wants to see in the playoffs. I know they're not that great right now, but they're a playoff team. They're built for the playoffs. So I got to see what's up. Prayers and speedy recovery to Russ Westbrook. He broke his hand. Says that he'll try to come back before the end of the season. Although Russ is he's a legend, I don't know if that's going to affect the Clippers that much. They could fill in the void with Norman Powell and some other players. Bones Highland been getting run. He's not Russ. They're not Russ, but maybe they can hold the fort down. Clippers, I feel like Clippers, man, it's now or never. Like, you got it. You got the best coach. You got George playing good. You got Kawhi playing great. He's been great all season, and he's been healthy. So I think that Clippers got no excuse. They got Zubac is playing. He's back. So, shit, like I said, Norman Powell, they got the best coach. They still got Terrence Mann and, a bunch of great bench. I think that the Clippers got to go for it right now. If Clippers don't win now, I'm not going to lie, man. I don't think they ever – I know they're going to a new building and shit, but I don't see it happening. Straight up. I don't see it happening. So, Clippers, man. I got you as a dark horse, even though I'm not going to be really rooting for you because it's only one LA team out there, man, and that's the Lakers. So stop playing with us. But shout out to them. I mean, they got a shot. It's going down, man. It's going down. I see a lot of great talent. I see a lot of offensive star power. Shea Alexander, just quick, like I said, MVP. Ant-Man still doing his thing. Although Ant-Man, my G. If the game started at like 8, you can't pull up at 8:30, my guy. You're a pro. I know you say you lost track of time, but how we losing track of time when you play every day? You're a professional athlete. You can't be losing track of time. Let's stay locked in. So, Ant-Man, I don't know what you was on. I like you a lot. You a hooper, superstar in this league, but you can't be missing games, my G, and lost track of time. So, I just feel like Minnesota's still a little bit immature with Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns and those guys. I feel like they got a really good team. They could beat teams. I mean, they're obviously first in the West, but the immaturity. If you play a team like Lakers, we gonna beat y'all, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe y'all got a shot, but I see a little bit of things here and there that still showing me that they're not all the way fully functioning yet. That's why I got Denver so far as the best team in the West. Yes, man, yes. LeBron, 40K. Shout out to LeBron. Lot of credit to that, man. You got to give LeBron his props. He's a legend. We already talked about that. 40K, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. Damn, bro. That's crazy to me. There's only one LeBron, so got to give him his props on that. One day there'll be a statue in Cleveland. There might be a statue in Miami. Probably is going to be a statue. Should be, at least. They won 2 titles. He beasted up in the Spurs era. And I don't know about in Lakers land. We got to get one more, other than the bubble for LeBron to be where Kobe, Magic, Kareem, and the Diesel, and et cetera, are. But as far as 40K, Bron's 101, top 1 player ever, or maybe 2, Michael Jordan, probably GOAT. I got Kobe right there, and then I got Bron right there as well. Whatever you want. I know that argument goes for hours, days, and nights. We'll go from me, I love Kobe. That's just me. But we'll see. Bron is a legend. Put him where you want. What he's been able to accomplish with the longevity, not only longevity, the shit, just hooping. He's still doing it, and I want him to win one more. Let's try to win it, man, even though we look a lot inconsistent. Maybe we can get consistent and kind of go from there, you feel me? But shout out to Bron for 40K 101. Football, I saw Jason Kelce, man, emotional retirement. All I want to say is kudos to you on an incredible career, long career with the Philadelphia Eagles, center. Man, Super Bowl champion in 2017, along with a bunch of Pro Bowls, et cetera. Man, that was an emotional speech. And when he started talking about Kelce and how they grew up playing and dreamt about Super Bowls, and he started crying. And, man, you really get emotional when you think about that because you start remembering all the times you had with your bros, with your brother when you were nothing, when you still were just dreaming, and then you accomplish your dreams in a sport. And then, it just it all, comes back to reality. So I want to say congratulations to Jason Kelce. Hell of a run, bro. Hell of a run. Him and Travis Kelce setting the standard for brothers in the league. I mean, both Hall of Famers. So that's 101. I don't know if we have too many of those in the NFL. But I do want to say shout out to Jason Kelce, man. That was an incredible speech. Very emotional, undersized, fought through adversity. And man, I just want to say that's just how you do it. I mean, a lot of people could look up to him and see how he carried his career, and kind of like he could pass the torch. And his brother's still playing, winning Super Bowls. As a parent, as a mom, as a father, I'm sure that's what every parent couldn't even dream of. Two of their sons being future Hall of Famers. So much props to you, Jason Kelce, bro. Much props. Shit, man. I mean, other sports news. I saw Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. They're going to fight April 20th. They've been in the media a lot. I mean, I don't know. Like, Ryan Garcia is a really good fighter. He could fight, but I'm not sold on him too much. I mean, every time I watch him, it's not really impressive. I mean, I know he's won fights, but they haven't been like what I thought. And then he lost to Tank Davis. And I don't see him beating Devin Haney. Devin Haney showed his skills. He showed the full all-around boxing skills. And I feel like it's a good money fight, but I don't feel like it's an actual good fight, matchup. Maybe I could be wrong, but I'm not like super hyped about it. Ryan Garcia been acting really strange in the media. I don't know if he's just trying to sell the fight, if he's really off of that white. Listen, man, I wish you the best, bro. Mental health is real, but he's been acting real strange, and I don't know if it's the bread gets to you once you get in the M status. Hey, don't tell me. I can't tell a multi-millionaire how to act, but I'm just saying he looks real weird from a human perspective, and I'm human, you know what I'm saying? And shit. I know I've been through some shit, so you can take my word if you'd like, but he looked kind of strange in the media. So I don't know if that's just something that, is something that he's going through, or he's trying to sell the fight. He's been calling a lot of people out, but why call a lot of people out when you got Devin Haney coming along, who's undefeated? I know maybe close match with Lomachenko, but like what you sitting here calling out people for when you got a big fight coming up? Like I said, been acting really strange. I want to see Devin Haney fight like Tank Davis, maybe Shakur. I know it hasn't happened because business purposes. Or the guy who got the mean left hook. I've been hearing a lot about him. He been calling people out. But Devin Haney and Tank, I saw the sparring where they released the footage and Tank got the best of him. Tank got the best of him. He was 4 or 5 years older. They were amateurs. I'm not saying Tank can't beat him now. He can. But, I didn't look too much into that. That's just something that happened in a sparring session. He did get him, but that don't mean if they were to fight again that would be the result. I don't think so, honestly. So, I would have it 50-50 in a great fight, but only time will tell. You feel me? So I want to see that happen. I want to see fights like Tank Davis and Haney. I want to see Crawford and maybe Boots. Like, I want to see the great names with the great fights. But right now it's all about business, like it's always been. I can't say right now. It's always been about business, but it feels like more than ever now. We'll see. Am I excited for Garcia and Haney? The media stuff is cool. I see they're selling the fight, but I'm not as excited. I don't think that Ryan Garcia is going to beat him. And he's got a nice hook, but Haney's going to be sitting on it. And did he add a lot of skills? I don't think so. The way that Ryan Garcia looks in the media and stuff, he looked like he just ain't, like he letting the money get to him. That's just what I see, the image, the portrayal. I see that he's letting, he'll do some crazy shit. I smoke, I drink, but Jesus. Like, I understand, bro. Nobody's perfect, but just, you see how Tank moves? He moved more silent, more low-key, more of a killer for real. All that loud shit don't do it for me, so I ain't hype about it, but we'll see. That's next month. In other news, we got Sean O'Malley and Oliveira fighting this Saturday. I like that matchup, but I got Shane O'Malley. Sean O'Malley in that fight. I feel like O'Malley could stand up with you, punch you. He don't really like to get on the ground too much, but he knows how to make sure he's not the one getting off the ground with his height and his agility. He's very athletic to me. So, and I like watching him. So shout out to Sean O'Malley, man. I'm a big fan. Like watching you fight. Really interested to watch this fight, and I hope he don't get upset, but I don't think he will. The other guy's tough. He could take a hit. What's his name? O'Mara. Sorry, O'Mara. Hey, bro. I'm not I'm not Dana White. I'm just a fan. So I like Sean O'Malley in that fight. Should be able to handle him. Am I excited to watch that one? Yes, I'm excited because Sean O'Malley, he got the presence, the swag, confidence for you to want to tune in on pay-per-view. So definitely looking forward to that. In other news, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. In other news, man, we covered the basketball. Football's done. A little bit of boxing, a little bit of UFC. If you got any topics you want me to talk about, let me know. Definitely we'll bring up some stuff. Yeah, man, I mean, the way the sports is going right now, it's a lot of March Madness is coming up. That'll be exciting. Shout out to Caitlin Clark for breaking the all-time women's record in division. All-time record. Sorry, not women's record. All-time record in Division I hoop scoring record, beating Pistol Pete. That's an accomplishment that doesn't go unnoticed. That's legendary. That's Hall of Fame. That's GOAT. That's everything. Her game is really, really impressive. She got to pull up on a dime like Steph does. Shit, her jumper's money. She could take you to the rack. She's going to be the number one pick, obviously, in the WNBA, and it's looking like it might be the Indiana Fever. I saw on No Chill Gill, shout out to No Chill Gill, he said that market kind of is whack to promote for WNBA. Probably is. I mean, you could definitely go to LA or New York or way bigger markets, but Indiana's not going to give up a superstar like that. It don't matter who you try to trade for they're keeping her. She's legendary, bro. 101. I mean, got a chance to be one of the best players ever, if not the greatest women's player ever as a hooper. Her jumper is something very, very serious. And in a day and age of how today's game's going, she's going to transition very, very easily. So, Indiana Fever going to have themselves a GOAT. They should definitely be excited. It's not I don't know, I haven't been there, but from what I hear, the city's not lit like that, but shit, they got it lit. It's still a basketball town, so I think they'll be able to market her and sell her. Not like New York and LA, but they'll be able to make that shit shake. There's ways around it. So yeah, man, winding down. Man, this is a podcast. It's Hoop and Sports Podcast. I like to talk about all type of stuff. So, I started, I did the top 5 segment a couple weeks ago. Went with the MJs, top 5 Jordans. I started thinking, man, you know what? I like, seeing cool shit on TikTok and Instagram. I be seeing a lot of animals like tigers and bears and sharks and whales and stuff like that. So I was like, man, let me give them a top 5 animals that I got. And I got top 5. Let's get it cracking. I got my number 1, shark. Ain't nothing like a shark, bro. Great white, preferably. I'm not saying I'm not terrified of these animals. I'm saying I'm fascinated by these animals. They just, it's something that when I see them on TikTok, I'm like, damn, man, imagine being in the water with one of these things, man. How they be doing it when I watch these videos. But yeah, I got the shark, man. Great white, preferably. Just the agility, just the strength, the speed, the power, the way they hunt down seals, the way they I feel like they beastful, So yeah, and they not to be fucked with, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just your friend like that. They want to be left alone, but if you fuck with them, they on one. And the way they hunt It's something serious. So my thing, number one, I got the shark, preferably the great white of animals. For me, it's just something I like, man. You know what I'm saying? And they the beast of the water, man. I know. You're going to tell me the killer whale, which is my number two. I got the killer whale, the orca. It just something that look cool about an orca, man. The fucking black, white. They scary, but not scary, but scary. I got them at number two, man. That shit is crazy. I know they the beast of the ocean. We all watch Blackfish. We all watch SeaWorld. We all watch how they maneuver, operate. But at the end of the day, they not to be fucked with. I see them sinking boats, sinking ships and shit. And then, like, laughing about it. But then they get serious, too. Like, I'm fascinated by how that works. Obviously, we have movies growing up about the killer whale. Probably not what you think. But they crazy how like they maneuver. They really hunt. Simple, easy, precise. They definitely the ones in the ocean. Me, I like a shark more, but I got them at number two. Shout out to the killer whale, man. You don't want to fuck with the killer whale, man. Number three, I'm going tiger. I'm going tiger, man. It's something. Well, I had the lion. So look, it's a three. Is a lion or tiger. I had the lion at three, but I like the tiger more. I like the look of the tiger, the swagger of the tiger, the beast of it. You know, they say the eye of the tiger, the ferocity. I really, you know what I'm saying, fascinated by that. The way they growl is like monstrous. Like, yeah, we own one. And the speed of a tiger. I don't think that nobody really fucking with the speed of a tiger. Maybe a jaguar. I seen a jaguar. I like the jaguars too, but I'm gonna go with tiger, man. You know, going back on tigers is just beasts, bro. I mean, it's like tiger, cheetah, etc., etc. So put that all at three. I mean, we've watched movies with them in there, and it's just a look. It's just like, you know, if they get their hands on you, you're fucking done. So, yeah, definitely got the tiger at three. Moving on, I got the bear at four. I love seeing a cool bear, bro, like a grizzly bear, polar bear. It's fucking cool to me. Like, the look of a bear is dope. And then the way they just be like, listen, man, if I want to fuck you up, I can, but I'd rather just stay in my lane. Like, I like that. I'm fascinated by that. You know what I'm saying? They just seem like real cool. I don't know, polar bear, grizzly bear, or just the bear, the beast of the bear. I got you at four for being cool as fuck and also being a monster. You know, the speed, also they're fast as fuck, hunt like a monster. And I just like the way they look when they just cooling, you know. So I got the bear at four, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you like it, cool. You don't. That's just mine. This is O's top 5 animal list. At 5, I'm going to go with the panda. The white-black effect, the way they look, the way they be eating them carrots on TikTok. That shit funny to me. I'm fascinated by it. So, I got them at 5, man. The panda, you know, they cool. They be chilling. Like, I feel like they be a cool pet. You know, I don't know. You probably can't have them like that, but that shit would be dope as fuck. So panda at 5. So 1, I got the great white monster. 2, I got killer whale monster. Like the way they kind of look, kind of scary, kind of not, kind of scary. 3. Tiger, lion, etc., etc. 4, cheetah. 3. 4, the bear. Bear could be higher on my list because every time I see a bear, that's just fire. And then 5th, I got the panda. So those are my top 5, man, animals. And quick recap. I got, we talked about the West, talked about the East. Sorry, it's a crazy ass echo on the mic, man. Hope that this still works. But we talked about the West. We talked about the East. And just got to see what happens from there. We got Sean O'Malley. We got Haney and Garcia. Top 5 animalists. Jason Kelce, LeBron at 40K. Let me know, man, what else you want me to talk about. Got some cool stuff coming up. Got some cool interviews. And yeah, man. So very excited about it. We'll see what goes on. Hopefully I can make this pod way more interesting, way more lit. I know it's not like where I want it to be. Just wanted to kind of break down what I think. Right now in the West, I got the Nuggets as the favorites. In the East, I'm going to go with the Celtics, but Milwaukee's right there. Hoop and Sports Talk for Days podcast. Subscribe, like, and share. Until then, I'm out. I go by the name of Omar. I also go by the name of Izzy. Appreciate you for tuning in. We out.